My people wonder the sea shall never end. According to the information reaching us now, they said elders from Ebony's family storms the palace with about two goats and yams and other items to come and beg for the king's forgiveness. According to the information, they said when the king releases Ogunjaye, some of the elders from their ruling house, they went and fortified themselves, thinking that that fortification is going to save them from the wrath of Ogunjaye, despite all the warnings. Because they said the king summoned everyone, especially those elders in council, letting them know that they have bitten more than they can chew by thinking that they will take away the only staff that gives him the right as a king or gives him the authority as a king. That he's not going to keep quiet though. That since they did not think about anything, how good he has been to them or anything, they don't remember anything. All they want to do is to frustrate his life and his reign. That he's not going to keep quiet. The reason he is warning them is because he is a father who understand that it is good to warn your children before punishing them if they do anything. Now he is warning them, giving them 48 hours. Remember they said the king gave them 48 hours. And 48 hours is enough time for anyone to have a rethink and come up with a confession or return the royal staff. But due to the fact that they believe that, we have a diviner who will fortify us, who will make us to be untouchable by the gods and by spirit. So, at the end of the day, the their diviner who told them that they don't need to shake, they don't need to bother, that he is here to fortify them. They said the unfortunate thing happened to both the diviners and the people that he fortified. Yes, because they said when Ogunjaye was finally released, the elders that have been fortified, that are supposed to be saved from the wrath of Ogunjaye, they started dying one after the other. They said in less than 2 days, 4 elders by 4. Imagine in a family where they lost about 4 men within how many? Within 2 days. It is so alarming. As if that is not enough, information have it that the said diviner that fortified them also joined them. They said the diviner also cried. And at this point, the remaining elders have seen that, they don't need to keep quiet. They don't need to keep quiet because if they do, they are going to lose more. That was how they gathered the remaining elders, including the particular house that they are having beef with. Because you know that in that ruling house, there are other family members that make up the ruling house. And those ones, they say they're having issue within with them. But when this buying of elders started, they no longer cares if they have problem with those ones or not. They run to them for help, to come and help them and speak to the king. Because this one is more than what they expected. That was how they said they brought 2 goats and some other items that they took to the palace to go and beg the king. And they said when they got there, they also made a promise that they will never fight the jewel again, since they have seen that the king loves the jewel more than anything. But the fact remains that in this particular issue that made the king to release this Ogunjaye this time, I don't think it's all about the jewel now, because they took the one thing that makes him powerful as a king, that gives him the right to come out and say, I am a king. Because information have it that there are certain declaration that the king would want to make. But without that royal staff, it will be like he is just blabbing. And it doesn't make sense. Whoever took that royal staff, I believe that their intention is to dethrone the king. So this time around, it's not even about the jewel. Even though they said that that offerende ritual that will be happening at the end of this month may not happen without the king having that particular royal staff. So in as much as they are saying they are not going to fight the jewel's return again and all of that, it's not all about the jewel. It's about the throne. Remember that before now, a lot of people are saying that Ebony's family, they are bent on dethroning the king and they want to use Ebony to achieve that. At first, they said it was Blow Blow that they want to use. But when a Blow Blow's aunt told her that, look, don't allow yourself to be used by these elders who doesn't care about you, who are working in their own favor. You shouldn't allow them use you. And they said Blow Blow back off. And ever since then, Blow Blow have been supporting her husband. But Ebony, whose level of jealousy is too much, decided to stand by those same elders. So when the wrath of Ogunjaye visited their family, they have to start running to the palace begging with goat. But the unfortunate thing is that they said the king refused to accept those gifts that they came with, saying that the essence of coming with those gifts is not because their hearts are pure or they are sorry because of what they did, that they only come here because they are afraid of losing more, you know, that they can never repent, that they don't have a heart of human being, that these are the group of people he called. He told them that, look, this thing that you did to me, I can forgive it if you guys or if whoever that is involved bring it out and drop it. I'll just overlook things. I'll just make it look like nothing happened. But because you think there is nothing I can do, you hold to it. And assuming there was nothing I can do, you will still hold it. You will not even remember that, oh, without this thing, me being a king might not be complete and all of that. Though you don't care. You are just crying and begging because you are losing. And if you have your way, you will still hold on to what is special to me. But they said they begged and begged and begged. What are they begging? They said they are begging the king to please forgive them and bind Ogunja. Even though they said the king bind Ogunja later, you know. But the king made it clear to them that they are unrepented, so they can never repent. That they are not crying because they have repented, but because they are losing. And that is just the truth. Because if anything happen, if assuming nothing happened to their elders, they will still hold the staff. They will not bring it out. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing if the information is true. I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you.